Module 5. The Prelude to Behaviorism. Imagine a world of psychology focused only on the mind's unseen workings, a bit like trying to solve a puzzle in the dark. This was psychology before behaviorism. Early 20th century psychologists were intrigued by consciousness, but this was a bit like chasing shadows, fascinating but hard to pin down. Then came behaviorism, like switching on a light in a dark room. It shifted focus from the unobservable mind to observable behavior, a real game changer. John B. Watson, the maverick of behaviorism. John Watson was like the Indiana Jones of psychology, bold and adventurous. He believed that psychology should be as observable and measurable as chemistry or physics. Imagine psychology as a lab, with behaviors as the chemicals, and Watson as the mad scientist mixing and matching to see what explodes. His methods were revolutionary, focusing on experiments and observable outcomes. Watson was convinced that emotions and behaviors were not innate but learned, a radical idea at the time. B.F. Skinner, the architect of operant conditioning. Enter B.F. Skinner, the architect who built on Watson's foundation. If Watson laid the bricks of behaviorism, Skinner turned it into a skyscraper. He introduced operant conditioning, a concept as crucial to psychology as smartphones are to us today. Skinner showed that behavior could be shaped by rewards and punishments. Think of it as a cosmic vending machine: insert behavior, get a reward, or occasionally, an unwelcome surprise. The ripple effects of behaviorism. Behaviorism was like a stone thrown into the psychological pond, creating ripples that changed everything. It questioned age-old beliefs about emotions and consciousness. Emotions, according to Watson, were not mysterious forces but physical reactions to stimuli. This perspective was as bold and controversial as suggesting pineapple belongs on pizza. The legacy and evolution. As influential as behaviorism was, it wasn't the final word. Cognitive psychology emerged, challenging the behaviorists' dismissal of mental processes. If behaviorism was about the what of behavior, cognitive psychology was about the why and how. It acknowledged that our minds are not just passive receivers of stimuli but active processors, kind of like how smartphones are more than just fancy calculators. Experimentation and application. Behaviorism wasn't just theory, it was hands-on, like a chef experimenting with recipes. Take conditioning experiments, for instance. They showed that you could train animals, and even humans, to respond to stimuli in predictable ways, similar to training your pet dog to drool over treats. These experiments weren't just for show, they had real-world applications in therapy, education, and even advertising.